Hello, welcome to English Tips by Sunshine English Academy. My name is Milind Deshpande. This is our second lesson on indirect speech. Here are tables that show how the tenses change when direct speech is converted to indirect speech. In the first table, we see that all present tenses are changed to past tenses. The simple present changes to simple past, present continuous to past continuous, present perfect to past perfect, and present perfect continuous to past perfect continuous. When the direct speech is in the past tense, then the simple past changes to past perfect, past continuous to past perfect continuous, past perfect, there is no change, and when it is past perfect continuous, also there is no change. When the direct speech is in the future tense, we convert will to would, can to could, and may to might. When would, could, and might are used in the direct speech, then there is no change in the indirect speech. Here's an exercise for you. Please work these out, and while working it out, you can pause your video, and once you've finished, you can continue with the video to find the answers. So pause your video. Okay, so let's do these one by one. The first one, Rahul said, Sonali plays hockey well. This is simple present tense, so we have to change to simple past. And the sentence will be, Rahul said that Sonali played hockey well. The second one, Rahul said, Ajay is talking on the phone. This is present continuous tense, so we have to change to past continuous tense. Our sentence will be Rahul said that Ajay was talking on the phone. The third one, Sonali said Ajay has passed the examination. This is present perfect tense. So we change to past perfect tense. Our sentence will be Sonali said that Ajay had passed the examination. The fourth one, Ajay said, Raj has been working for the company for 5 years. This is present perfect continuous tense. So we change to past perfect continuous tense. Ajay said that Raj had been working for the company for 5 years. Fifth one, Raj said, the tiger went this way. This is simple past tense. We change to past perfect tense. It would be Raj said that the tiger had gone that way. Next one, Raj said, I was driving the car when I saw the tiger. This is past continuous tense. It changes to past perfect continuous tense. So our sentence will be Raj said that he had been driving the car when he saw the tiger. Next, Ajay said Raj had seen the tiger before it went into the bush. This is past perfect tense. This does not change. It will remain the same. So our sentence will be Ajay said that Raj had seen the tiger before it went into the bush. The eighth one, Rahul said Sonali had been driving the car until they reached the spot. This is past perfect continuous tense and it doesn't change when converted to indirect speech. So our sentence will be Rahul said that Sonali had been driving until they reached the spot. Here are the answers for you. You can check them with the sentences you have made. In the past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous tenses, there are two verbs. That is, there are two actions. When converting these tenses from direct speech to indirect speech, the second verb or the second action, which is in the simple past tense, does not change when converted from direct speech to indirect speech. Let's look at an example. Raj said, I was driving the car when I saw the tiger. This is past continuous tense. And there are two verbs in this sentence. The first is was driving, which is in the past continuous tense. And the second verb is saw, which is in the simple past tense. Now it changes into indirect speech like this. Raj said that he had been driving the car when he saw the tiger. So the first verb, was driving, changes from past continuous tense to past perfect continuous tense and becomes had been driving. But the second verb, saw, remains as saw. It doesn't change. We can use different reporting verbs depending upon what the original speaker wanted to say. Let's look at examples. Raj said, I like chocolates. This can be changed to indirect speech as Raj said that he liked chocolates. Here, said is the reporting verb. The next one, Sonali said, could you pick up the book, please? Now, here, Sonali is making a request. So we can use requested as our reporting verb and say, Sonali requested me to pick up the book. Next one, Rahul said, Raj, you must not go to the mall today. This could be a warning given by Rahul to Raj, and so we can use warned as our reporting verb. We can say, Rahul warned Raj not to go to the mall that day. Next one, Rita said, how beautiful. So here, Rita exclaimed something, and we can use exclaimed as a reporting verb. Our sentence will be, Rita exclaimed that it was beautiful. When the sentence in direct speech is a question and the sentence includes a do or does or did, then the do, does, or did is omitted when the direct speech is converted to indirect speech. Do, does, and did are used to form questions. So the reverse happens when questions are converted into statements. That is, the do or does or did are omitted. Let's look at our examples. Raj said, Rahul goes to school. This is a statement. Now, if we want to make a question for this kind of statement, then it would be something like this. Raj said, does Rahul go to school? So the does is used to form the question. Okay, let's look at the next one. Raj asked Sonali, do you go to school? Now this is direct speech and here do is used to form the question. So when converted to indirect speech, the sentence becomes Raj asked Sonali whether she went to school. So there is no do in this sentence. It is omitted. And the next one, Ajay asked Rahul, when does the train arrive? Here, does is used to form the question. We can't form the question without does. We can't say when the train arrives. So, when converted to indirect speech, our sentence becomes Ajay asked Rahul when the train arrived. So, the does is omitted when we change to indirect speech. That's the end of our lesson. I hope you liked it. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, click on the bell icon to get notifications whenever I post new videos to my channel. Thanks for watching.